Welcome back to the channel. Well, if you've noticed, it's not morning. It's about 5 o'clock or so in the afternoon. Today was a special day as I was able to pick up the 1911 again. I think this makes the fourth one of these I've owned. We'll get into that here in just a second. Let's take a few shots. As you can see with this one, this is a magazine. This is the gun. It ran through that magazine just fine. Now, I think there was some kind of curse on that other 1911 I had, and here's why. We got over here where the sun's not in my eyes. So let's rewind. The last Ruger 1911 Lightweight Commander, like this one that I bought, if you've seen the video, it was about a month and a half ago when I put that up. Probably closer to a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. But I couldn't hardly get through a magazine without it jamming on the load, a failure to feed kind of jam. The only kind of issue I had with it, it locked the slide back every time that it fired a shot on an empty magazine, but it would not load reliably. So I called Ruger, and with Ruger being Ruger, great customer service, sent it back. About a week later, I got a call from him, said, yeah, this one, it was a lemon, we apologize, we will get you out a new one just as quick as we can. So of course, with this being a brand new gun, new serial number, everything, had to do a transfer. So they had to send it to one of the local dealers I use. And once it got into the dealer, I go in, fill out my paper, do the background check, and if you've seen my past few videos, you know where this is going. I got denied almost instantly. They never tell you why, but I have a very strong indication that there was a gentleman that was incarcerated in Middle Tennessee that bears the same name as I do. No, he's not Tennessee Matt, but we do share the same legal name. So even though I do always put my social security number on the form to avoid such a circumstance, I still got denied. Later that day, I go pick up the Shockwave, which I have sitting right over here, and get denied too. No big surprise there. I kind of figured I would, but we'll say, I said, hey, let's give it a shot. That one got overturned a week ago, last Monday. This one got overturned late yesterday, also a Monday, a week apart. And this is the one I got denied on first. So it must have went to different examiners within the lovely TBI offices. If you don't know, that's Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. But nevertheless, I've got it. Seems to be working pretty good so far. I've put 50 rounds through it now. And at the factory, they put 26 rounds with no issue. The only issue I've had with it so far, which I think was just an anomaly, the first magazine I put through it was 7 rounds through the included factory Ruger magazine. The second, this magazine right here, second magazine I put through it was through this Wilson Combat 47D. Now on that magazine, the 7th round, it failed to feed. And I think there was just something wrong with that round. I think it was a bad round. Because after I shot it, there's all kinds of black crap around the gun here and on my hand. You can still kind of see some of it on my hand here if that will focus, but cleaned that off, and I've put several more magazines through it without issue. And just to prove that, let's shoot it again a bit. This is one reason I never film here in the late afternoon. The sun is right here, and it's hard to get a good angle where I'm properly lit Not that kind of lit. Can't be that kind of lit out here at the range. But properly lighted and still get a good angle here. So let's put a few more rounds through it. And if you're wondering what kind of ammo I'm using, it seems a bit dirtier than what I usually use, even the Freedom Munition stuff. But it's this MagTech. I bought 600 rounds of this stuff from Brownells. They had some kind of deal at free shipping, 10% off coupon code. It was like 140 bucks or something for 600 rounds of 230 grain 45 ACP. And I'm thinking there's a reason it was that cheap. It's not burning all that great. I'm getting a few rounds here and there that seems to get a lot of gunpowder coming back at me. But they are generally cycling reliably. And I just soaked it down with Ballistol before I came here, so that may be one good thing. I love Ballistol. So in closing, see, the reason I hate filming here, you can see the silhouette of my camera. But anyway, I don't hate filming here, but just filming this time of day. I'm going to put a few more rounds through it here. Put a few rounds through this thing. This is fun. And that's all it'll hold. And this won't be the last time you see this gun. I have some plans in the works. I'm definitely going to do a comparison video between this and the all-steel 1911 Commander. Junk Food Zombie owns that gun. And we keep meaning to do that video, but I keep selling the guns. But this one seems reliable so far. I don't think I'm going to need to come up with the money for anything else anytime real soon, so I think I'll hang on to that. You got to have a good 1911 around. And I'm also going to do a comparison video between 9, 40, and 45, because that seems to be a hot topic, not just these days, but always. Some people have their favorites. I have my favorite. I like all of them. So that'll be a fun video. Thanks for watching.